here's my plan to overthrow the U.S. government. No violence needed. Okay, so let us remember, most importantly, Nepal reformed its entire government in less than 2 days and picked an official on Discord. I'm not trying to hear that it's not possible. Other countries, they strike, they protest, they boycott. People, listen, stop acting like America doesn't have power. There is power in our dollar. We're all on the same team. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're a socialist. It does not matter. We all want a better life and a better country for our babies. We all want to not fear living paycheck to paycheck. We losing our home. We all want that to stop. Okay, this is going to be our lines of communication. We're going to use everything. Discord, WhatsApp, GroupMe, Facebook, Reddit, Zoom. We're going to separate. We're going to create groups that involve each state, right? So groups are going to make, okay, you live in Indiana, cool. Why? Because we're going to need to be able to communicate on a state level so we can help each other. Oh, you say you in downtown Detroit? Okay, this is where I live too. You need food, you need groceries, your baby need clothes. Boom, we are going to look out for each other, okay? We're gonna have all types of stuff. Okay, so what are we saying no to? The first thing we are going to say no to is all major restaurants. I promise you, you don't need it. I can guarantee you, if I could guarantee that you could live a better life, have a better quality of health, and save food, would you listen to me? I can guarantee you I can save you money. Box stores, we are not going to. Really, any of them. Target, Walmart, Sam's, Publix, Kroger, Whole Foods, none of that. We tired of them numbers. None of that. Okay, we're going to say yes to Costco because they treat their workers well. We're going to say yes to all the dollars. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. Why? Because there's like $6 Generals in every single town. And for a lot of people, that's their only option. Also, Aldi. You're going to get the most bang for your buck at Aldi anyway. Connections and benefits. So first off, the benefits to cutting all these out is you save money, you have a healthier life, all those things. What I mean by connections is this is where your groups are going to come in. You're going to tell your people, I'm struggling, G. I really want some Chick-fil-A. And they're going to say, no, you can do it. You can do it. You're going to get encouragement. You're going to get recipes. You craving Mexican? Man, why would you pay $30 for one plate at a subpar restaurant when somebody grandma or somebody that learned from their grandma can put a recipe right here? We can even break up the groups. Hey, this is a Mexican food recipe, soul food recipes. I always wanted to try Lao food. Hey, show me how to do it. Somebody, mama, please teach me. Right. These are going to be our systems. These are going to be the rules or everything set in place to ensure nobody goes hungry, nobody loses their home. Okay? So the first rule is we are going to be connected with as many local farmers as possible. Again, this is why we're going to break our groups up into states so that you can say, okay, I live in St. Louis, Missouri. What's the closest farm to me, and what do they sell? They got jellies. Do they got veggies? Do they got fruit? Do they have eggs? Farm fresh eggs are the best eggs you are going to eat in the world. I promise you. And I promise you there's a lot more small farmers than you think. Okay, so one of the rules to that, yes, we're going to have hard rules, so there is no debate. If there is a farm within 30 minutes of you, you are required to shop there. Not saying you have to buy everything there because they might not sell everything you need, but you are required to get as many things as your home needs from them, as well as all the local farmers. Any place within 30 minutes of you needs to have some type of delivery service, okay? So we're going to help others. We're going to carpool. We're going to babysit. We're donating. We're going to have some type of donation fund so that people who have more money can, maybe give to a pot that we can help for the people who might be losing their job. We boycott McDonald's. They're going to start firing people before they close. So, we're going to have to look out for each other. We're going to have to share meals. Hey, you got food stamps? You might have to cook for the neighborhood. Okay, something like that. Everyone must participate. Hard rule, you must participate. You must be in a group. You don't have to use every group, every app, but you need to be in at least 1 to 2 groups, and you must participate in one of these things. Again, carpooling, meal sharing, donating, babysitting, whatever you can think of that will help. Another system I would love to develop is a delivery system. Not Uber Eats, not DoorDash. Our own system like TaskRabbit or TaskRabbit. There's other stuff, or we can again just have our own groups and say, hey, I'm finna deliver some groceries, or hey, I need some groceries. Deliver this my tip. Da 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 da. People that survive off of DoorDash, they don't have to lose their income. If anything, they'll make more income because DoorDash take all their money anyway. All right, so there's plenty of companies and plenty of businesses or people that are a part of a union. This is where we need y'all, okay? Like, y'all are gonna be the backbone. Y'all are gonna be the ones who have to say, we're not working. We're not doing this. We're not coming to work. Again, that's gonna have to be the unionized people. I don't have enough experience on that, but hey, this is a team. This is just a rough outline. We need DEI. These are our demands, okay? In no particular order, but for the healthcare space, we need universal healthcare. I'm done with this affordable, universal healthcare, okay? We are a first world country, and the world's economy is based off the US dollar. There is no reason why every baby in this country shouldn't have health care. No reason at all. Not playing none of that. We need lower prices on pharmaceuticals. We need caps. We need pharmaceutical caps, okay? Because right now in America it's a business, okay? And this business isn't about keeping people healthy. It's about keeping the money in. We're tired of that. Lower it right now, okay? Prioritize staffing in hospitals. That's a huge problem. Not only are we going to prioritize staffing, we're going to create programs, grants, college classes that are free, that we can encourage people to work in jobs. You don't just got to be a doctor or a nurse. We need radio techs. We need people that clean. The people that come in and clean the rooms. You need people that serve the lunch. You need so much staff in a hospital, okay? No excuses. Businesses must pay a livable wage, okay? Not only that, not only does the minimum wage need to severely increase, but also no price hikes. Okay, I forgot to write it, but major rent control. Wow. Landlords cannot hike up the prices just because everybody's making more money. Grocery stores cannot hike up the prices just because everybody's making more money. And let's be very clear, they can't hike up the prices if we ain't shopping there. Okay? So now, we have major income hike. What? Oh, income hike for educators, teachers. Woo! That's a six-figure job. You're not about to argue with me. It's a six-figure job. And the education system, I would argue, needs to be just as heavily funded as the defense system. If we're going to be the Department of War is going to get so much motherfucking money, these teachers need money too. What else do we need? Require big businesses to prioritize reinvesting into employees. What does that mean? If they making extra money, they cannot take 50% profit. Okay, and share that with their investors. No, that money needs to go back into your employees' retirement, raising their income and benefits, maybe even giving bonuses. There's no reason why someone at McDonald's doesn't deserve a bonus. There's no reason why, a Panera Bread worker wouldn't want a bonus. Come on now, and they make the money to do it. Major police reform. It is not a conversation. I'm not saying defund the police, but there needs to be some major reform, as well as multiple programs. Police shouldn't be answering wellness calls. They don't have the ability or the skills to deal with a mental health crisis. All right, they shouldn't be going there in the first place. Here we are, college price caps, okay? Because a college degree is required for almost every job, that is the only reason why the prices are so high. Have y'all seen Harvard's dorms? Okay, yeah. 50% billionaire tax. Oh, y'all hate to hear it. Anything over $1 billion is being taxed at 50%. I would argue 75. Okay, I would argue nobody needs $1 billion, but a minimum of 50% only on money above $1 billion. No more than that, okay? Right here, term limits for Congress. This is, I would argue, the most important. I wanted to put number one, but, my sister cared about the people. Term limits for Congress. 3 terms max. Right now, their terms are 2 years. No more than 6 years in that office. We got to get these old fucks out of here. All right? And that is my plan. If you have anything to add.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Group 7, stand up.
And don't forget to share.